Ladies and gentlemen, Massey University's graduation ceremony is about to begin. Please stand for the official procession.
Thank you. I declare this congregation to be in session. Please remain standing and join us in singing the traditional graduation song, Gaudiamus, the words of which are printed on page 9 of the program and are also recorded on the screen above us. Please be seated. Tēnā waka, ena mana whakihi, ena tai whā, tēnā koutou katoa. Kia orana, talofa lava, malawela lei, whakalofa lahi atu, taloha ni, whakatalofa atu, nisabula, nimen hau, namaste, mahaba. On behalf of Massey University Council, welcome to the great student city of Palmerston North and to Massey's graduation, May graduation ceremonies. This is the last of 5 ceremonies this week, during which we will have recognised the achievements of some 1,326 students, and 42 of them will be conferred with the highest academic qualification, a doctoral degree. Graduation Day is a day of celebration. It's an opportunity for the university and your whānau, family and friends to recognise your hard work and success. This year, it'll be a lot easier than usual as Massey's graduation ceremonies are being streamed live on the internet. And there's a link to Graduation Live on the Massey University homepage. That means that not only do we have the large audience present here in the theatre today, but there will be family members, friends and the occasional interested browser watching from around New Zealand and the world. And in this context, I would like to just say a very special hello to Beryl Nelson, who will be watching this from Invercargill. Beryl is too ill to attend her graduation today, but her family members are here represented. I also want to say hello to Jeffrey and Sandra Stables, who are watching, I think in their pyjamas, in Dalian, Turkey, as their daughter Michaela graduates. And my advice to those of you graduating today is to take your time crossing the stage, and after you are capped and receive your scroll, turn to acknowledge the audience. The cameras are just up there in front of us. The entire ceremony will be preserved permanently on Massey's YouTube channel, so in years to come you'll be able to relive what I'm sure for many of you will be one of your proudest moments. While talking of recognition, it is important that you don't forget to say a big thank you to all those who have supported you and contributed to your success during your studies, your family, friends and the faculty and support staff of Massey University. And just to ensure that you don't forget, I'd like you to join me in recognising them now. In my capacity as Chancellor, I have two principal responsibilities. The first is to chair the Massey Council, the body which is responsible for the governance framework within which the university operates. And the second is to lead ceremonial occasions such as this graduation ceremony. The ceremony that we're about to go through today is very traditional, having its roots in graduation ceremonies which evolved some 800 years ago. Traditions such as the robes that we wear, the capping, the mace, the singing of Gaudiamus, and the awarding of honorary degrees to outstanding citizens links us to the strong heritage of universities. Universities are institutions of higher learning in which the teaching and learning environment is provided by academics who are actively involved in the generation of new knowledge through research and scholarship. You will all graduate today as the beneficiary of a university education. As a university graduate, you will be critical to the future social, economic and cultural development of your communities. And this is a responsibility that you should not take lightly, particularly considering the amount of investment they've already made in you. As a graduate of Massey University, you will inherit the reputation of this highly regarded institution. And the reputation of a university is built on the achievements of its past and current faculty and its past students. Massey has and has had many outstanding faculty, and Massey graduates have made major contributions to economies and communities all over the world. You will have met some of these defining people through our recent advertisements, excellence awards, and by their sheer reputation. People like Kate Sylvester, Sir Richard Taylor, Kerry Morgan, the Honourable Stephen Joyce, Sir Graham Henry, and the late Sir Paul Callaghan, just to mention a few. We do pride ourselves on producing people who put New Zealand on the global map for its innovation, creativity, and research and teaching, as we do also for all of our can-do graduates who just get out there and make a real difference. It's this performance track that allows us to rightly claim to be the engine that will drive the new New Zealand. To ensure our future, we continue to invest in our Manawatū campus so that we'll provide the very best working and learning environment for students and staff. By the end of this year, we will have relocated all the Manawatū-based College of Education staff from the Hokowhitu site to the Turitea campus. Work is also underway to restore and seismically strengthen our heritage buildings, the Sir Geoffrey Perrin building, formerly the old main building, and the refectory. This will be done over the coming 3 years and involves some relocation of staff and teaching space into temporary facilities while we build new buildings and refurbish others. I can assure you that the results will greatly enhance the working and learning environment in what is already recognised as one of the most attractive campuses on the world. Over a slightly longer time frame, the next 9 years, we're going to significantly upgrade and expand the vet school, or more correctly, the Institute of Veterinary, Animal and Biomedical Sciences, to ensure we have world-class facilities to match the world-class vets that we turn out. That expansion will also allow us to increase the number of the annual vet graduates by 40 to a total of 140 per year. Some of the highlights of this year for our colleges illustrate well the contributions Massey people, staff, students and graduates are making. I will now briefly touch on some of those from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, whose graduates we are recognising this afternoon. Staff and students from the Joint Centre for Disaster Research were actively involved in the recovery operations in Christchurch, where a university team was part of urban search and rescue operations in the city. The college was also involved, along with the College of Sciences, in providing the teaching for the World Bank Public Health Contract, which is now being extended to include Russia. The Centre for Public Health Research will undertake New Zealand's first comprehensive survey into links between motor neuron disease and the workplace, with new Health Research Council funding of $2.8 million. Internationally renowned sociologist Professor Paul Spoonley was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society of New Zealand. And the Director of Massey's nursing program, Associate Professor Annette Huntington, was made a member of the New Zealand Order of Merit in the New Year's Honours Lists. And today we will be recognising as new PhD graduates 2 staff members from the college, Margaret Forster and Catherine Hay. You should graduate today very proud of your achievements, but you should also be honoured by the reputational mantle that you have inherited. I now challenge you to go forward as Massey alumni, make your own contribution, grow your own reputation, and in doing so add further to the proud heritage that you are now part of. And lastly, I'd urge you to stay connected with your alma mater and your university family through our active alumni association. So congratulations to you all. Continue to work hard, but above all, enjoy yourselves. Nō reira, katoa iho nā manakitana kia koutou katoa. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. By the authority of the Council of Massey University, I, Dr. Russell Ballard, Chancellor, will now award the certificates and diplomas and confer the degrees on those to be presented and on those in absentia.
Chancellor, the Director of Teaching and Learning and the Director International in the Office of the Pro-Vice Chancellor will present to you graduates and recipients of certificates, diplomas and degrees in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Certificate in Arts the candidates I am about to name. Michelle Lenar Allen. Maribel Milana Ellis. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Diploma in Arts the candidates I am about to name. Lynette Lily Rose Baker. Nicholas McFarlane Dow. Elizabeth Jenny Eyre. Stephanie Ruth Kirk. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Diploma in Rehabilitation the candidates I am about to name. Nicola Marie Francis. Maria Katharina Hull. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Arts the graduates I am about to name. Jackie Carol Abraham. Joseph Akuhata Brown. Nicholas Peter Allen. Raphael Amye Andrews. Louise Helen Barwell. Keith Robin Andrew Benfell. Megan Jane Blewett. Julie Alice Bolton. Jessica Elizabeth Brett. Julie Frances Brooking. James Peter Leonard Brosnan. Miriam Allison Brown. Samuel Gareth Brown. Tina May Brownbridge. Jason John Burrows. Rebecca Margaret Ledgard Burton. Henry Mackay Alexander Cameron. Elizabeth Edna Kamek. Dane Canton. Catherine Alice Carter. Jessica Marion Massey Clark. Lynn Margaret Clements. Grant Hazelwood Colley. Diane Lee Conway. Amanda Jane Croswell. Rebecca Marie Curtis. Claire Siobhan Daly. Emily Joy Dempsey. Sarah Doherty. Abdulaziz Nasser Adus. Chelsea Louise Dowling Massey Scholar. Alice Kimberly Drake. Paul John Philip Duffin. Rebecca Jane Eason. Matthew Bernard Eder. Caitlin Ann Edgar. Hera Natiriti Eparaima, Massey Scholar. Claire Josephine Farnan Sestito, Massey Scholar. Jamie Jessica Fenton. Danielle Grace Franson. James William Guddam. Michaela Kerry Galea. Alan Gordon Gooding. Caitlin Marie Hall. Elizabeth Jane Hamilton Near-Laws. Katie Ann Hart. Morgan Alexandra Hills. T.J. Hoekstra near Carrigan. Tracy Choi Se Hong. Marsha Helen Ruth Hunter. Kim Marie Jackson. Chantel Natalie Nita Jones Ne Irikal. Aaron John Kendrick. Ian James Keys. Jamie Louise Knin. Diane Maureen Coty. Nanette Larkin. Vicky Nanette Lee. Jacob Charles Tucker Lilly. Nathana Lawrence Lobb. Hayden Campbell MacDonald. Fabian Robert McGregor. Laura Ann McFall. Pamela K. Marks, Massey Scholar. Leslie Jane Martin. Robert Bruce McClymont. Cassandra Haley McTavish. Jadine Florence Meadows. Elizabeth Rose Mayen. Thomas Henry Merriman. Joanne Ashley Mickelson. Jennifer Marie Moughlin. Alan Valme Nielsen Ne Winder. Graham Richard Nines. Ashley Mary Nixon Ne Frith Massey Scholar. Hope Ashley Norris. Anne Jessica Palmer. Anne Marie Christina Parcell. Matthew Paroli. Joanna Marie Patrick. Daryl Phipps. Rita Sarah Jean Pridgeon. Hafsa Kwazi. David Wayne Ryan. Robin Elizabeth Savage. Matayasi Diani Saulala Savu. Robert James Sclater. Samantha Ellen Ciara Scott. Alison Jane Safton, Massey Scholar. Gareth Harrison Smith. Renee Iritana Smith. Olivia Grace Soul. Lisa Marie Tucker. Christopher John Talbot. Jamie Sue Wei Teng. Leighton Patrick Neil Thomas. Belinda Rose Tran Lawrence. Jetta Marie Tsaklis. Cornelia Corey van Dyke. Stephanie Dawn Velven. Catherine Jane Wakeham. Jessica Elizabeth Williams. Thomas Williams. Sandy Dawn Wilson. Megan Elizabeth Wingate. Julia Marie Claire Woods. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Communication the graduates I'm about to name. Kate Elizabeth Garland. Samantha Elizabeth Gibson. Alicia Martis Gore. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Defense Studies the graduate I am about to name, Shobek Alan Singh. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Health Science the graduates I am about to name. Samara Kim Foster. Zahira Hema Ne Edir. Davina Jane Spring. Simone Bridget Wareham. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Maori Visual Arts the graduate I am about to name, Rongomayaya Te Whaiti, First Class Honours, and Massey Scholar. Thank you, Chancellor.
We will now proceed with the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Literature, honoris causa. Vice-Chancellor.
Chancellor, Professor Cynthia White will read the citation for the award of the degree of Doctor of Literature, honoris causa.
Chancellor. Rom Hooray was born in Apathy, a small town on the high uplift of land between the Arua and Pohongana rivers, some 60 kilometres north of here. The year of his birth, 1927, was one of great change for New Zealand. In the arts, it saw the formation of The Group, a collection of Christchurch artists who rebelled against the Victorian atmosphere of art training in New Zealand and fostered the modernist movement. Plans were underway by the newly formed Radio Broadcasting Company of New Zealand to make music as widely available as possible throughout the country. 1927 was the beginning of daylight saving, introduced to give working people more daylight for after-work recreation. And it was the year of the second royal visit of the Duke and Duchess of York. Importantly, it was the foundation year for Massey Agricultural College, and under the leadership of Geoffrey Perrin and William Riddett, the 20 or so staff were busy preparing for the first intake of students. And it was the beginning of hard times. 1927 was the year when an economic downturn hit New Zealand, to become a full depression from 1929, with net migration outflows and ongoing hardship. Rom Hooray's work, as it ultimately evolved, addressed many of these topics, from the philosophy of music to royalty and emotional expression, and in the study of the episodes and narratives of everyday life. Rom Hooray's first degrees were in mathematics and philosophy from the then University of New Zealand. He gained not only the Philosophy Prize, but a boxing blue at the Inter-University Tournament in 1947. He then travelled to the Northern Hemisphere, completed further degrees at the University of Oxford in philosophy, and was appointed university lecturer in the philosophy of science. With the publication of his first book, Introduction to the Logic of the Sciences, in 1960, he rapidly became a leading scholar in the philosophy of science, bringing together the humanities and the sciences. Rom Hooray has, however, made an equally notable and sustained contribution to the philosophy of the social sciences, and it's here that his work has influenced Massey scholars, particularly in the School of Psychology. His first visit to Massey University in 1994, together with the lectures he gave, was central to the development of discursive psychology at Massey, which, along with other qualitative approaches, has grown into a major specialisation and strength of the university. As an academic visitor to Massey University, Rom Hooray has been exemplary in both his curiosity and his generosity in engaging with the research interests of others. And he has given virtual seminars throughout his long association with the School of Psychology. His ideas have informed research at Massey University in psychology, health, linguistics and education, and during his present visit there will be 2 book launches which advance this work. Throughout his career, Professor Hooray has confronted and challenged prevailing thinking in social psychology and the philosophy of science, and opened up new lines of inquiry, offering new tools for thinking about people, society, and the human condition. Central to his work is the idea that it is through the study of language and discourse that we can understand the human condition, arguing that there are only 2 human realities, physiology and discourse. His published work, spanning more than half a century, includes over 35 authored books, over 30 edited volumes, and literally hundreds of chapters and articles. His academic appointments include Emeritus Fellow of Linacre College, Oxford, Distinguished Research Professor of Psychology at Georgetown University, Washington, D.C., and Director of the Natural and Social Sciences at the London School of Economics. he has been awarded honorary doctorates from the universities of Helsinki, Brussels, Lima and Aarhus, Denmark. In 2009, his contribution to psychology was recognized with a Distinguished Lifetime Achievement Award by the American Psychological Association. The citation includes the following. Professor Haray's work has pushed the boundaries of our thinking about people and societies. It has influenced scholars in psychology, philosophy, linguistics, cognitive science and social theory. He has also been dedicated to mentoring the future of our field. Which brings us to today. Today, Apathy is no longer just the name of our gorge or of a small town in the northern Manawatū. It's also the name of New Zealand's first wind farm, Te Apatī, set between the Tararua and Ruahine ranges. Massey University has grown from an agricultural college to be the national university of Aotearoa, New Zealand, a very New Zealand university at the leading edge of change in the shaping of our nation. For Massey University to award an honorary doctorate to Professor Rom Haray is to acknowledge his enduring connections with the Manawatū, with Massey University and with New Zealand as one important part of an international academic career of the utmost distinction. Chancellor, it is my great pleasure to present to you for the award of Doctor of Literature, honoris causa, Professor Rom Haray.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present Professor Horace Romano Haray for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Literature, honoris causa of this university.
It's now my pleasure to invite Professor Rom Haray to address the graduands.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University, fellow graduands, and friends of all. First of all, I feel, how shall I say, extremely honoured to be made a member of this university and of its doctoral groups. Now, I suppose the role of the speaker at this sort of ceremony is to give some advice to the graduates. And it falls to my lot because I think I'm the oldest of the graduands of this particular ceremony. And I ask myself, who gives advice? Well, it's generally speaking the old and the wise. Well, that's one aspect of it. But the other question is, how do you give advice? Well, picture this. We're working in the garden, and we have this uneasy feeling that someone is watching. And we look up, and there, leaning on the wall, is old Crocky. And he's regarding our efforts with suspicion and pity. And then he utters these memorable words, "I see you killing your beans then," and walks off. Now, I don't propose to follow that kind of model in advice giving. I want to turn to the history of this university for a theme that I might employ in fulfilling my duty. When I was a child, up the road at Apathy, this place was just coming into existence as an agricultural college. In the last few decades, it's become a major university in the Pacific Basin. How did that happen? Well, I think the slogan that must have been at the back of the minds of many of the people who brought this happy eventuality to light was the idea of being bold. Now, the boldest thing you can do, I think, in the university world is to have the chutzpah to open campuses in the backyards of the great metropolitan universities of your country, which is exactly what Massey has done. Going down Queen Street, one of the most prominent buildings says, in large letters, Massey University. It's only 300 or 400 meters from Auckland University. So this be bold is the theme of what I want to say in my advice to the graduates. It's not just universities. It didn't deter Edmund Hillary, the fact that Everest was quite a steep hill. He still felt inclined to go to the top of it. Now, some boldness rules that you might follow, graduands, in the future. Try it just because it's never been done before, and you've been very strongly advised not to do it. Well, within moderation. And we've seen this in this university. The world of psychology is riven, as it usually is, by a particularly virulent chasm that stands between the neuroscientists on the one hand and the cultural psychologists on the other. And gradually, over the years, the cultural psychological team have slowly eroded the dominant position of the neuroscientists and like-minded folk. In particular, they've eroded it by developing a style of psychology called qualitative psychology. Well, what's that? Well, that's the idea that we should be studying the meanings and rules that we live by, instead of seeking imaginary pieces of mental machinery. Now, what's so important about that for Massey is that here, in this place, the psychology department has become one of the leading centres of qualitative psychology, not just in the Pacific, but in the world, with connections with Oxford, with Georgetown, with Calgary, and all over the place. So we welcome the growth of this development here as part of the worldwide change that's taking place to make psychology a much more person-centered, language-centered study. My second rule is always accept invitations. Now this may have its hazards, but you know very well that the best party was the one that you didn't attend. If you attend them all, that can't happen, can it? You can leave early, the first party, and arrive fashionably late at the second. So always accept. So accept however many offers you get for being given honorary degrees. Can be fun. And just follow those, follow wherever it leads. Now, graduations, I've discovered, form a kind of chain. I don't know how many graduations I've been to, but it keeps on keeping on. And you might think that there's nothing more gratifying than to be a recipient of an honorary degree. Of course it is. But it doesn't always what you might hope. Well, in my village, there's a distinguished scholar, Sir John Eliot, who has an honorary degree from one of the Spanish universities, and it involves the most magnificent hat. It's like a flower pot, but out of the top come these fronds. And at the Vice-Chancellor's garden party every year, I'm mortified to see the attention, adulation even, with which John Eliot's hat is received. Well, not so long ago, I was getting an honorary degree at the University of Cayetano in Peru, and the rector said a few nice things, and then I noticed on the table a very large cardboard box. I thought, Eliot's nemesis is here. In this box there will be the most magnificent hat with snakes, a jaguar, and all those kind of Inca things. Well, the rector opened the box, put his hand in, and he went down and down and down and right down. I thought, this is not good. And he picked up a very small medal on a very thin ribbon and put it round my neck. However, thanks to this degree ceremony, I will be equipped with a Massey cap of medieval proportions, and that will be the end of John Eliot's dominance of the Vice-Chancellor's garden party. Now, I would like to wish, and I'm sure all the members that of the university on this platform would join me in the warmest possible wishes for the future of the graduands of this ceremony. Thank you very much.
Adjust this back again. Thank you, Prof. Hare. Thank you for your address and providing some rules and guidance for our graduates to follow. I'm sure if they follow them, they will do well. We'll now continue with the conferment of degrees and the awards of university diplomas and certificates.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Midwifery the graduates I'm about to name. Melanie Kate Hills. Alice Hinemoa Ormsby. Gemma Ellen Roy. Misty Bell Samantha Savali. Laura Elizabeth Shingleton. Elizabeth Mary Udy. Amy Susan Withy. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Nursing the graduates I'm about to name. Donna Maria Catlin Natokitu Nawa Amosa. Jessica Ann Lynette Boss. Courtney Michelle Laura Cooper. Kate Crocker. Melanie Jane Davidson. Sarah Frances Eagle. Sophie Margaret Esler, Nanette Ferreira, Hayley Jane Fletcher, Emma Gray, Helen Sarah Christina Hancock, Claire Sylvia Henson, Massey Scholar, Georgina Elizabeth Howarth, Emily Joy Jackson, Kerry Larson, Siobhan Leonard, Tanya Yen Low, Leah Helen Marvin, Taryn Lee Mackenzie, Kelsey Joan Metner, Rachel Ann Morton, Kate Ann Nicholas, Victoria Kate Prendergast, Christina Marie Salmons, Ashton Elise Selwood, Catherine Elizabeth Shearer, Christy Ellen Smith, Rowena Sarah Swift, Telesia Tavaga, Mary Louise Vickers, Alexandra Foshelle Walker, Brittany Nicole Webb, Hannah Elise Weyers, Courtney Ann White, Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation the degree of Bachelor of Resource and Environmental Planning, the graduates I'm about to name. Claire Rachel Baldwin, second class honors. Catherine Louise Jeffries Bryant, second class honors. Daniel Grant Collis. Ben David Courtman, second class honors. Katrina Megan Ellis, first class honors. Bradley Derek Greening. Finbar Benedict Kiddle, second class honors. Andrew Lee William Mason, second class honors. Hugh Michael McCullough, second class honors. Sheena Maguire, first class honors. David Joseph McKevitt, first class honors. Margaret Emma Moody, second class honours. Susan Marie Rawls, second class honours. Rachel Allison Slater, second class honours. Alana Mary Standish, first class honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Social Work the graduates I'm about to name. Nadia Diane Allen. Amy Ellen Barkis, first class honours. Naomi Jane Cunliffe, second class honours. Emma Ruth Jennard, second class honours. Deborah Ruth Green, second class honours. Amy Elizabeth Hardiman, first class honours, Massey Scholar. Sarah Mary Hewson, second class honours. Cheryl Patricia Horn, second class honours. Tanya Lorene Coro, second class honours. Trudy Joy Manning, second class honours. Advent Nadekis, second class honours. Rauna Maria Nafare, second class honours. Elaine Nichols, second class honours. Rahera Masina Paiwai, second class honours. Ashley Jade Reese, second class honours. Antonia Marie Ridley, second class honours. Rebecca Sarah Roberts, second class honours. Naomi Tracy Robinson, second class honours. Adam William Searle, second class honours. Nikki Marie Walden, second class honours. Jacqueline Camille Wilkins, second class honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the conjoint degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Business Studies the graduates I'm about to name. Lydia Yukhay Kirker. Kelly Lee Weaver, Massey Scholar. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the conjoint degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science the graduates I'm about to name. Angelina Petra Janneke Dijkstra. Cole Hamish Griffiths. Natalia Leila Rebecca Olive Kroner. Thank you, Chancellor.
It's now my pleasure to invite Harry Lilly to present an item. Harry's a young roots and blues guitarist from Palmerston North, and he's currently studying at Massey University toward a Bachelor of Arts degree. And he has a proud father up on the Massey faculty behind me. Harry will be playing a short instrumental, an abridged version of John Butler's Ocean, on an 11-string acoustic electric guitar. This is an upbeat and celebratory piece of music. Harry. Thank you, Harry. Now that is upbeat and celebratory. And what wonderful music skills and dexterity. Both hands be used as lead hands and 11 strings. Fantastic. We'll now continue with the conferment of degrees and the award of university certificates and diplomas.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Graduate Diploma in Arts the candidates I am about to name. Lee Suzanne Gravestock. Alistair Clive Watts with distinction. Emily Catherine Whitehead. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Graduate Diploma in Emergency Management the candidates I am about to name. Darren Edward John Horsley. Kimberly Ann Tate. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Arts the candidates I am about to name. Stacey Michelle Mudd. Chancellor Beryl Pauline Nelson is unfortunately unable to be with us today. Lee Harhoff will accept her diploma on her behalf. Jennifer Margaret Shaw. Ryan William Surgener. And Andiasita Prabandari Widagdo. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Cognitive Behavior Therapy the candidate I am about to name, Weng San Wong. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Development Studies the candidates I am about to name. James Kwaimanu Fayao. Sandra Marie Guzmão dos Reis Martins. Kirsten Ivy Hauschild. Vongtavan Sayavong. Joanne Helen Whitehor with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Museum Studies the candidate I am about to name, Teresa Eileen Cooper. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Nursing the candidates I am about to name. Douglas Arthur Horn. Paula Joanne Olson. Raywin Denise Ormsby-Lebeau. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Psychological Practice the candidates I am about to name. Natasha Jane Brown. Christina Faye Chapman. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Second Language Teaching the candidates I am about to name. Kathleen Frader Cooper with distinction. Hilary Louise Laracy. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate diploma in social service supervision the candidate I am about to name, Louise Belcher. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours the graduates I am about to name. Catherine Helen Hastelow, First Class Honours. Elizabeth Mary Ward, First Class Honours. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the graduation in the degree of Master of Arts the graduates I am about to name. Edward William Boddy. Stephen Ross Alexander Keary. Anna Eileen Eady, Second Class Honours. Gillian Ann Furness with distinction. Harawira Craig Peerless. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Applied Social Work the graduates I am about to name. Naomi Barr Evan, First Class Honours. Ian Kenneth Gold, First Class Honours. Marie Ann Martin, Second Class Honours. Antonia Lucy Nicholson, Second Class Honours. Jodie Marie Sarah, Second Class Honours. Stacey Raynor Simmers, Second Class Honours. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Maori Visual Arts the graduates I am about to name. Tanumafili Aumua, Second Class Honours. Raquel Terin with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Nursing the graduates I am about to name. Catherine Ann Ellen. Helen Elizabeth August Nebrooks. Geraldine Mary Cole, Second Class Honours. Janine Juanita Coltman King. Alison Shirley Fellerhoff. Janice Harrington. Desley Marie Johnson, Second Class Honours. Lynette Rosemary Law. Karen Jane Lamar, First Class Honours. Kim Warren Lipsham, Second Class Honours. Yvonne Faye Little. Paula Tracy McKinnell, Second Class Honours. Rosalind Louise Meads, second class honours. Irene Elizabeth O'Connell. Sharon Porteous. Sarah Ann Rogers with distinction. Megan Jane Stewart with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Resource and Environmental Planning the graduand I'm about to name. Susan Elaine V.E.V. Graham, second class honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Philosophy the graduands I'm about to name. Morris Bobby Cotton. Sesimani Havea. Bruce Java with distinction. Neil Anthony Phillips. Nicola Jody Russell with distinction. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the certificates and diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
Tēnā rau koutou, kia ora mai tātou, greetings to you all. Now, Chancellor, we now reach a point in our ceremony where we recognise the efforts of our doctoral students. As you said in your comments of the outset of our day, there are 42 doctoral students who will pass across our stage during this week of graduation, and we are about to meet 9 of those students. Can I say directly to the students, thank you for choosing Massey University to pursue your course of study. It's been a privilege for us to have you with us. We thank you for that. We wish you well with your career, and we will follow that with interest. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in a degree of Doctor of Clinical Psychology the graduands I am about to name. Anita Jane Darragh. Postnatal distress affects large numbers of women transitioning to motherhood. Ms. Darragh explored the experiences of mothers with children at different developmental stages and found a discrepancy between women's expectations and their subsequent experiences of motherhood. She also assessed the beliefs of young women without children, concluding that these women tended to hold views of motherhood which were idealised. She developed a 3-session intervention which showed a prevention approach as possible and clinically useful. Dr. Darragh. This is our last session of the week, by the way, so you can feel free to go wild if you'd like to during this time. Melanie Ann Holdaway. Mrs. Holdaway investigated the impact of depression on memory in older adults and compared the results of those of a group of younger adults. As expected, the younger group outperformed the older group on all memory tests, but the small effect of depression on memory was similar for the 2 age groups. The study suggested that the way the concept of depression and memory are defined and measured needs to be reviewed to ensure consistency in research. Dr. Holdaway. Margaret Edith Forster. Ms. Forster explored contemporary kaitiakitanga with a specific focus on wetland ecosystems and the effects of laws and policy on hapu relations with whenua. She argued that key imperatives of hapu are to enhance Māori and increase control over whenua. These imperatives are being achieved by challenging existing environmental policies and laws as current provisions. However, recognising Māori rights and environmental interests only provides for a limited range of interactions with the environment. Dr. Forster. Jackson George Green. In physically fit people, the insulin glucose system can rapidly alter its function to preserve health in challenging situations. Mr. Green described the way diet can rapidly change the way exercise affects insulin sensitivity. He proposed a novel feedback system in endurance athletes whereby changes in insulin sensitivity self-regulate by altering lean tissue growth. These results provide a healthy baseline for comparison with pathological alterations in insulin glucose systems such as type 2 diabetes. Dr. Green. Catherine Susan Hay. Regional human rights arrangements, such as a charter, commission or court, operate in all United Nations defined regions except for the Asia Pacific. Ms. Hay examined the prospects for a Pacific human rights mechanism being advanced by the Pacific Islands Forum. Her findings indicate that there is moderate evidence for the preconditions necessary for the development of this policy idea. However, the receptivity and political will of the Pacific leaders will ultimately determine success. Dr. Hay. Sharon Joy McLennan. Project Honduras is an online network of voluntary organisations working in development in Honduras, which aims to create an alternative model for development based upon mobilising people using information and communication technology. Ms. McLennan's research examined the structure and discourse of Project Honduras and showed that while there is considerable potential in the idea of networking for development, the network has paternalistic and political roots. Dr. McLennan. Jane Ellen Esther Stoyanovich. Mrs. Stoyanovich used mixed method historical research, including oral history interviews, to investigate the history of the birth of the placenta in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Her research illuminates Māori and European settler birthing practices, particularly in regard to the birth of the placenta up to the present day. A model of factors that optimise placental birth was developed and is offered as a clinical and educational tool. Dr. Stojanovic. Amon James Tamatia. Mr. Tamatia investigated the ability of high-risk prisoners to accurately identify the emotional state in others from facial expressions. Contrary to expectations, the findings revealed no bias for those with general psychopathy, but did indicate a significant difference for those with marked callousness, suggesting that variations in psychopathic personality pathology are more informative of social information processing than differences that lead to a monolithic construct. Dr. Tamatia. Heather Lynn Taylor. Ms. Taylor's research generated understanding of how the experiences and responses of children in disasters are shaped and the factors which make children more resilient and less vulnerable to disasters. The research was conducted in the Indo-Javanese context, and its findings contribute to understanding how the sustained resilience of the community is enhanced by involving children in disaster risk reduction activities. Dr. Taylor.
At the conclusion of this ceremony, guests are requested to remain in their seats until the processions have assembled in the foyer. I declare this congregation to be adjourned. Please stand and join with us in singing the national anthem, God Defend New Zealand, led by Andrew Jameson, the words of which are on page 10 of the programme and above.
Atua o ngā iwi mātaura ata whakarongona me aroha noa kia hua ko te pai kia tautoa mana akitia mai Aotearoa God of nations at thy feet in the bonds of love we meet. Hear our voices, we entreat. God defend our free land. God Pacific's triple star, from the shafts of strife